The Bridge of Magpies, a tale from China. Many years ago there were two brothers who quarreled. The older brother drove the younger one from the house, leaving him to wander the land. A kind farmer took the boy in and put him in charge of his ox. From that moment the boy and the ox became the best of friends. Every day they roamed the hills. Every night they slept in the cowshed together. Years passed by, and then one day, much to the boy's surprise, the ox turned to him and said in a deep voice, "My friend, you have looked after me long and faithfully. Now I am old, and my time on earth is nearly done. Soon I must return to the heavens and take my rightful place among the stars. But before I go, I wish to see you married." The boy was thrown into total confusion, and he did not know how to reply. He did not know any girls, let alone anyone who might marry him. "Listen carefully to what I say," the ox continued. "I will tell you what you must do. Today is the 7th day of the 7th month, the only day on which the world of the gods and the world of man meet. Tonight, the 7 weaving girls of heaven will descend to earth to swim in the river. The 7th daughter of the skies wears robes of red. You must go down to the riverside and steal her robe. Then she will marry you. Mark my words. You must go before it's too late." The boy was too surprised to speak, so he simply did as he was told. That evening he made his way to the river bank, and hiding behind a tree, he saw the 7 girls splashing in the water. Just as the ox had instructed, he crept forward and he stole the red robe of the 7th daughter. As the evening drew on, it was soon time for the girls to return to their home and their duties. But the 7th girl could not find her robes, and the others left without her. Seeing her dismay upon being left behind, the boy stepped out from behind the tree. "Most beautiful daughter of the skies," he stuttered, "I will return your robes if you will agree to marry me." Quite angry, the girl refused at first, but soon she saw how kind and faithful the boy was, and finally she agreed to become his wife. So while the sisters returned to the skies, she remained on earth with her husband. The two loved each other very much, and when 2 children were born, their happiness seemed to be complete. Sadly, it was not to last. The Queen of Heaven was furious to discover that her youngest daughter was missing. She scanned all over the earth until, finally, she found her. "It is forbidden," she shrieked, "for a goddess to marry a mortal. I will not allow this." As she screamed, thunder split the air. In her rage, she sent the guards to earth with a message for her daughter. She must return to the skies immediately to take up her duties once again, or face the death of her earthly family. Broken-hearted, the girl had no choice. She had to obey her mother. Weeping an ocean of tears, she said goodbye to her husband and children and let the guards lead her back home. The cowherd acted quickly. He put his son and daughter into 2 baskets and climbed onto the back of his faithful ox. The ox flew high up into the heavens and swept them to the palace of the Queen of Heaven. There the cowherd fell on his knees before her jade-jeweled throne. "Your gracious Majesty," he pleaded pitifully, "let me see my wife. We are married and we are happy. Do not separate us." With a face as fierce as the thunder which she had created, the Queen of Heaven said nothing, but silently reached up to her hair and pulled out a shining silver hairpin. With one swift move, she cast it across the heavens so that it tore a great river of stars. On one side of this river she placed her grieving daughter, on the other the cowherd. Only once every year, on the 7th day of the 7th month, does the hard-hearted Queen of Heaven show mercy. It is on that one day that every fortune-bringing magpie on earth flies to heaven to build a magical bridge across the silver river, so the cowherd and the weaving girl can once more be together.